There must be something that would have made you happy. Something that makes Himanshu happy. Maybe like me eating mangoes. Something that makes the other Himanshu very happy. Being the president of the club and commanding people maybe. Is that so? He says yes, commanding people, he likes that. I like a lot of things. A lot of things. But then, going back to my summer holidays when I was in class 4, I loved to play, buy my own chocolates, that small amount of pocket money that we got during something that's called Kanjak. And a lot of girls used to love going to those Kanjaks. Why? Because we used to get those amounts, small amounts, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, collecting them, making them 100 rupees, going for 2 days to all the possible households that we could go to. Whatever they gave us to eat was secondary for us. It all went to home. What mattered was the money that we got. I went and bought a bottle of wine. It is too much. Cool me down. That very day, in somewhere in 90s, I was walking by very, very, very happy next morning. With my small purse, counting my money, and there it was. The really tiny, maybe in class first. But alas, I always used to think of people's ages based on what class does she look like. She must be first, second, third, fourth, maybe 10th, ED. But then I didn't realize she never went to school. Sad. Sad it was. What was happening to her there? It was deeply torturous. Being used to that. Her father was beating her up with his belt. The buckle came out. Touch, 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 and goes. Baba, please don't do this to me. Baba, don't do this to me. It's hurting. Please, Baba. I'll do as you say. I'll go break the clothes. Baba, please. She was an Iron Man's daughter. All that he wanted. So Iron Man, I mean the man who irons our clothes. He wanted her to break the clothes every day, and she wanted to go to school. Just because she wanted to go to school, she was beaten up like this. The poor child had dreams. That time I felt, I have a dream, my parents support it. But she has a dream, her parents do not support it. Why do we not understand the importance of what we have? That poor child was suffering a lot. But the next day when I saw her, she was all happy. For what? Because someone gave her a book. A book which had drawings of apple, mango, cat, dog, and alphabets on it. She had no teacher, but she wanted to see the book, as if she could study it. That is the zeal to learn, the zeal to know people, the zeal to understand the world, which we, when we get the opportunity, forget and enjoy. She forgot her wounds of yesterday, was living in today, thinking of the future. Maybe she can have those wings to fly on, to fulfill her dream of being educated. But when me as a child, just wanted that money to go and buy a banta, instead of maybe donating it to a child like that. So maybe she could buy her books, uniform, dresses, and maybe her father would not tell her to go and collect clothes from different households. Maybe she could go to school again. This was incident 1 when I was moved like anything. Moving on in life, I was in school again, class 12th. Came back from my first board exam, English paper. Well attended. I was sure I'll talk again exactly the way I talked in my class 10 course. I was just ready to go for my next paper. But then the phone rang. Ring, 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 ring. I went and picked up the phone. Maybe a friend wanted to discuss something about it. Or the next one. Plus news on the other side of the phone was heartbeating. So I'm Nishan calling from USA. Are you Nikhil's friend? Yes, Sonal. I have a bad news. What is it, Nishan? Please tell me quickly. Nikhil is struggling for life and death. He's bleeding. Maybe he's lost. He met with an accident. Had a brain hemorrhage. My heart's now. Nikhil was my best friend. My biggest, my strongest pillar of strength. The support that made me feel equal to others, even though people bullied me all the time in school because of my height and weight. People named me like anything. He was the one who told me, just do what makes you happy. Forget the rest. Do what makes you happy, not just on the outer face of it, but what makes you happy inside. Believe in what you do. Believe in what you give to others. He was the one who brought me back. But that day, all my happiness of my having done very well in my English paper was gone. All I could remember was the days spent with Nikhil. He kept on giving me advices, kept on telling me what to do, what not to do, gave me that much strength. But what did I do? He had proposed me while he was going to US. And I thought, a handsome heart like him, okay, he's my friend, but I doubted his friendship that way. Why would he propose me? He wouldn't love a girl like me. He always talked of that Naina, Preeti, who really looked beautiful. Then why me? I forgot that day that he was the one who actually loved me more than anyone else. The one who saw the real beauty in me. Who knew I could dance. Who knew I wanted to sing even if I failed at it miserably. And he was ready to bear it all. I didn't say I loved Nikhil that day. And now I can never say that. Never, ever. Another incident happened recently. I went to a rural colony in Uttar place we all might know. Another poor little child being sexually abused, beaten up, shattered. We get to do so much in life. We forget the pleasures that we get from people. We forget the happiness that we get from others. We don't give it back when we get it. We're selfish. Or at times, keep feeling inferior and do not give it back. At times, we feel superior and do not give it back. That day I decided I have to work for an NGO. I went and joined hands with another Sonal Kapoor, who runs an NGO called Sonal. That truly gives me happiness. Something else that gives me happiness is something I really love. Do what makes you happy. Do more of what makes you happy and keep doing that. But remember, do not do anything that makes only you happy and hurts others. Do what makes you happy internally. Breathe and take it forward.